10K games on his account. He plays like 1,000 games a season, easily. And we have Ulrena. Oh man,
This is
spawning in
going
the
to be
bottom
cool.
left. Let's see if he can defend. It is Rival Gaming's Red Zerg Caleb Arrakis.
And his opponent spawning in the top left. We have our Blue Zerg from Storm Gaming. It is No Regret.
Okay. This is interesting.
So immediately we've got that quicker pool. Can't say I'm surprised.
What I'm surprised about is the lack of gas.
Yeah, that is a good point.
This is interesting.
What is going on here?
He might just sort of get 6 lings really quick and move into an expansion and sort of mess with his opponent that way, being like, oh look, it's a really aggressive play, and then they do what they can to defend, and then it's sort of like, oh, I got the expansion before you. But even then, over here, the expansion's ahead for Caleb, so he'll have to cancel this expansion and get one of his own if he wants to come out on top. He's really starting to bank up these minerals, and there's the expansion. So early pull into expansion over here can be a bit confusing for the opponent.
And Caleb knows this is coming over now. And
the Overlord's going to scout it as well. So once he scouts this, he knows that there's no gas based on the timing of that hatchery. This is a nice little move, though. Looks like it's going to put No Regret in the lead.
Yeah,
Caleb
drones are
Arrakis
being
with the tech lead, though. Oh, wow. Is he not going to be... Is he going to save this? Oh, my God. Here he goes. Nice
pulling
micro
the
from both players over here.
drones back. I like it.
Oh, man. It's just so barely... Oh, my God. He is going to hold it. Oh, wow. What fantastic micro from Caleb Arrakis there. Just barely enabling him to hold this kind of a position.
The drones looking like they're going to go back down now.
It's time for round 2. Oh, I don't know, though. He needs some more. He's buying time. Queen on the way. Queen's going to be pretty instrumental here. And he is building more lings.
Yeah, we've got banelings coming
out. Yeah. So Caleb Arrakis now has this nice tech lead. He's got these banelings that are going to be way earlier than No Regrets. No Regret hasn't even mined a single gas. Not a single anything of gas has been mined yet. He built the extractor, but he didn't transfer over yet. I don't know. I don't know if that's a mistake or he's just favoring the heavy minerals for the time being.
Oh!
What a play! What a fantastic play. Holds things in place with a couple of lings and that little choke point. Takes everything out with a baneling.
That was
very nicely done.
Caleb, yes.
Now, one problem. Drone count. In the favor of who? No Regret. Strange, but true.
Yeah, you're right. He was droning a little bit behind that. So Caleb's choice to not go right now is pretty interesting. Do you think that if he were to move out at the moment, he could do some damage, or would these queens just really hold it back?
Oh, man, with the banelings? Baneling against no banelings?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
true.
no speed even. No Regret doesn't even have speed. I mean, no one has speed. They're just like, we're just going to get roaches this game. But banelings versus none? I mean, that's fantastic for Caleb. I feel like he's been... Oh, God. Oh, and he misses it! Oh, it was an excellent attempt at a manual detonation. I love to see players really on top of manually detonating and not just A-moving their banelings. But when you do that, you really have to be on top of your execution, and you see mistakes like that come out when you're playing on that knife's edge of manual baneling detonation. Loses his baneling, that was his tech lead, going into roaches now. But 11 drones to 24, No Regret economically crushing Caleb right now.
Yeah, even though we had that huge detonation earlier, No Regret's still in a pretty good spot. He is getting, 6 roaches, 4 more, 3 now on the way. And, he's got such a better economy. The army supply even starting to favor No Regret in this situation.
Yeah, it's one of those things where No Regret, you expect him to do the non-stop aggression. and you don't expect him to drone behind it. So when he does drone behind it, you're sort of caught off guard. And what an amazing position over here. Great arc. No Regret is dominating this game.
Yeah, that drone, like, producing the drones behind that just really did it here for No Regret. Caleb, he's trying to move forward, but, you know, No Regret, he's still producing 5 roaches behind this. We see Caleb trying to drone behind this a little bit as well.
Yep. And this choke really hard to get past, and No Regret staying right on top of it until he's got the overwhelming mass to go ahead and move forward, pushing the creep forward as well.
Caleb, though, also getting himself trying to get himself in a good spot here. You know, it's going to be tough for No Regret to get past this choke as well.
Nope. Queen's over here, a couple of transfuses ready to go, gonna help him bust through. Have a sort of phalanx position coming in. Stutter stepping forward, doing quite well, and it looks like he's busted through. Caleb Arrakis is in some trouble here.
Yeah, No Regret moving forward. These queens really providing a lot of damage behind this too. And now Caleb, as you said, he's in trouble. He's got 5 roaches on the way, but you know, so does No Regret. No Regret has more units streaming across the map as well.
How does it feel when their queens are across the map in your face? Caleb? And all of his units falling into pieces here. Very big advantage for No Regret. And 51 HP hatchery not helping things out.
Not at all. GG, well played is called, and No Regret takes game 3.
Wow. That's, you know, when you're in a group with No Regret as a caster, you're like, oh, okay, this is gonna be like a 2-hour group, maybe 1.5, you know, depending. You know, it's like, it's 10:30. Usually I get finished with these groups like more close to like midnight. And it looks like that is the end of the group, unless I've totally, you know, spaced out and missed a match somewhere. It just happened so fast. I was like, is this really the end of the group? Yep.
You are correct, though. That is it for our Group F tonight. We have Group G tomorrow, same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the RSL SC2 Twitch. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like to support us, we do have a Patreon. We have tiered donations and tiered perks for those donations as well. So make sure you check it out. I am Koshkii. You can find me at Koshkii SC, both on Twitter and Twitch. JaKaTaK, where can we find you?
Oh, me. You can find me on JaKaTaK TV, youtube.com/JaKaTaK TV, facebook.com/JaKaTaK TV, twitter.com/JaKaTaK TV, twitch.tv/JaKaTaK TV, JaKaTaKTV.bandcamp.com/releases for musical stuff and more musical adventures with tempo incoming. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much, of course, to Rival, the team of putting this on, and Hawkeye, the man behind the curtain, and sometimes in front of the curtain, as you saw this evening when, you know, certain irresponsible casters don't make it to the show on time. Thank you, of course, to all the players for putting in fantastic games, really fun stuff tonight. I had a great time, and of course, thank you to all of you in the chat and viewing our faces right now and hearing our voices. If it weren't for you, we would be, you know, just 2 awkward humans talking into cameras, pretending to be important.
Definitely.
That's pretty much what it would be.
Thank you so much.
That's it for us. We'll see you guys next time on the RSL.